Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living coming to you on Friday. Week's almost over, weekend's here, and I'm almost ready to just slide into my little trip to the States because Monday I'll just be running around town getting a few last minute details done, and then I'll spend the day in San Jose on Tuesday. So I can go to my vegan restaurant and eat a little bit. Looking forward to it. I enjoy getting to the city. I'm going to be spending more time in the city as this year goes on, now that my time will be my own again. Anyhow, I got 3 questions for you today, and these questions these might be 3 questions that you might ask yourself, or 3 questions that I feel are pertinent if you're a beginner to the high-carb vegan lifestyle, raw vegan, raw before, starch solution, but just a high-carb vegan lifestyle, trying to get a little bit better every day. Or maybe you haven't been very successful so far on the raw food lifestyle, the raw before, whatever. Or maybe you just haven't been as successful as you want. And then hey, it could even apply to people that are a little bit further down their path, people that are always looking to improve. Now, what are these 3 key questions in my mind that we should always ask ourselves? It's the basic foundation for a wellness program, for any kind of program really. It's problem solving. It's a logical, common sense problem solving. I don't come up with anything that deep. You've seen it, because you know why? Because all that deep stuff, it just gets confusing. I get people that try to get deep with me and delve into my head and throw me out some very lofty words or this and that. I'm pretty simple. Deep as a mud puddle, like I keep telling you guys. So what are the 3 questions you need to ask? Where are you now? Where are you now in your journey? Where are you now as far as health-related issues? Where are you now in terms of your energy level, how healthy you are, just the whole package of wellness for yourself. Number 2, where do you want to be? Like, what are you trying to do? How much do you need to do? Where are you going? Where do you want to be? In other words, if you're at point A right now, where is point B? What is point B? Have you defined that in your head? You know, what are you trying to do and where do you want to go? And the 3rd question is, what is your plan to get there? So basically that's, like I say, that's just simple stuff. There's nothing too astounding about it. But that's the way to get things done. Listen, when I was younger, I liked to complicate things and make elaborate plans and try to really dig and get to the depth. And then, I've just found out as I get older that the simple seems to work so much better. I think the reason you need to get that plan, and you need to know what your plan is to get from point A to point B, is because once you have a plan, all you have to do is enact that plan and then set everything else on the, just get everything else out of your mind. It's all about moving forward. And it's really kind of boring, because I think people have their challenges and they do all these things, and I see people trying to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, and people like big, exciting results, big, exciting improvements. They want to see fireworks and stuff happening all the time. I don't care about that. My methods are a little bit, or my suggested methods to people are a little bit different than that. It's all about just always moving forward. If you will put that in your head and get all this stuff and all these expectations out about how fast you're going to do it and doing these things to jumpstart it. I hate that word sometimes, jumpstart it. I just like a steady plan. Steady wins the race. So, if you will have yourself a realistic plan, and you will always be moving forward instead of worrying about, like getting there so fast, just do the work. Always be moving forward, and you will accomplish like that. When we have expectations lead to disappointment, because when we don't meet those lofty expectations. So if you will focus on once you get that plan set, or once you don't have to have like everything planned in stone, but just have an idea of what you're doing, how you're getting to where you want to go. And once you have that set, forget about the results. I'm really, I've done this with my yoga practice. I'm doing this with the progressive body weight training. I'm really trying to learn a lot from this progressive body weight training, because a lot of people would get frustrated and that have been in the gym before, like, God, this is nothing, but I'm trusting the process, and I'm not even thinking about the results. I'm not thinking about how strong I am. I'm not thinking about getting to that point of being able to do a one-handed push-up or one-handed pull-up. God, that would be something. All I do is focus on the day-to-day. Whatever the workout is for today, I do that workout. And I do it at the little wimpy level that I'm still at. I've moved on to level 2 on all of them. But there's 10 levels or 10 progressions, so I've got a long way to go. But I don't care. I don't sit there and think about it. I'm not really paying much attention to how fast I'm progressing or anything other than the lesson on the table for today, or the workout on the table for today. And that's what I focus on. Focusing on the process and just forgetting about the result. It's kind of like what I'm always talking about the weight loss thing. The weight loss thing, I'll say it over and over and over and over until I'm blue in the face. If you will focus on being healthy and just focus on doing the day-to-day, forget about the weight loss. Throw the damn scale away. Don't think about the number. Don't think about the weight you're going to lose. Don't think about the outcome whatsoever. Just put your nose to the grindstone and follow your plan, and adjust your plan as necessary. If you have the discipline, I always say throw the scale away, because most people are just going to let that scale get into their head. Now, scale can be effective if you know how to use it. I used to do that a lot of times, like when I was losing weight, even though I didn't live on this lifestyle. I would use the scale just to kind of as a judge to let me know if I was kind of moving in the right direction. But then again, you can confuse yourself too, because everybody loses weight at a different rate, and you might not, some people, it takes them a little bit longer. So in general, if you would just focus on being clean and eating clean and being healthy, that weight's going to come off. Your body is an incredible organism. It will find, once it is given the proper food and the proper lifestyle, it will find it's the right weight for it or for you. Everybody's got, kind of that body weight that they will settle into when they're healthy, and that's just going to come. But when you start, when you start focusing on the outcome too much, it just puts a little extra stress, puts a little extra pressure on you, and it kind of distracts you. The big picture kind of distracts you from the day-to-day. Just do day-to-day. Okay, I got off on the exercise part of it there, but with your food, don't worry. I don't even care if you're high carb vegan tomorrow. I don't care what you do tomorrow. Just be a high carb vegan and work your plan today. That's all you've got to do, because you'll get overwhelmed. You'll get intimidated. If you start thinking about what you're going to do next week, down the road, what you're never going to do again, what you need to do for the rest, regularly now, it's going to get in your head and it's going to distract you. But if you will just take each day, you know where you are, you know where you're going, you've made your plan, now you just enact it. It's almost like you're on cruise control. You're doing your plan every day, You might have to do some tweaking, because you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I doubt, as long as I've been doing this, I doubt I've ever had a perfect day of eating. Nobody has a perfect day, but we're just shooting for, as clean and as healthy as we can. But you kind of know what I'm getting at. We have days that are better than others, and we have those days where we're like, yes, and you're locked in. Well, that's all life is. It's just a whole bunch of days put together. So focus on the task at hand. And it can be as simple as that. I think, I say all the time, no, I don't think, we humans, we like to complicate things. It's like, I think we've been sort of conditioned through life to believe that simple doesn't work. We need to have this complicated, people, especially with diets, they like it to be kind of tricky, and you have to do this and you have to do that, and it gets all, no, you don't. You just eat clean, healthy food, and you do it day after day after day after day. You learn as you go. You tweak your diet a little bit, because people get, just an example, in the beginning, people don't understand, and they're going to a raw vegan lifestyle, and they eat high fat. and you'll start well, in the beginning, just being eating a lot of, a lot of clean food. If you're eating a lot of whole food, plant-based items, I hate that. That word always gets caught on my tongue. 4 words is too much. But you know what I'm getting at. If you eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, you're going to feel good in the beginning, even if your fat's a little bit higher. But something like that, then as you're getting cleaner and cleaner, you will adjust. You'll see, okay, I don't need to be eating that much fat. You'll lower it down. You'll be like, okay, I need a little bit more fruit. I need a little bit more water-rich fruit. I need a little bit more of this. And it is a little bit of a tweaking, but you've got your basic pattern down, and you just keep improving. Each day is a little step forward, a little step forward. I don't care if the step is like half of an inch, as long as you're moving forward. If you can always move forward, I don't care if you're the slowest person in the world. Tortoise and the hare. The tortoise finally got there. You will get there. You will definitely get there. Just always be moving forward. I'd rather see people that slowly move forward, continuously move forward, and never go backwards, than seeing the people that shoot out of the starting gates like gangbusters. They might lose 30 pounds that first month. Everything's on the fast track, boom, and then everything comes to a stop because they haven't put in they've tried to take off too much too soon. They fall completely off the wagon. They're eating crap, while the steady guy didn't make all that big progress in the beginning, but they're still moving along. They're still getting a little bit better every day. So anyhow, I'm just going to end it up like that on Friday, but those are the only 3 questions that you need to ask yourself on this path to wellness, on this path to health. Keep it simple, folks. Keep it simple. I'm sure most of you are a good bit smarter than me, or at least I would hope you are. I don't have a lot of brain capacity left, so I have to keep it simple. But from having to keep it simple, I found out that simple works. And it works for me. It'll work for you too. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you're getting some warm weather now. I'm looking forward to getting to the States. There's a lot of stuff blooming, and it's the spring, in the deep south. Lots of azaleas and dogwood trees blooming, so I'm looking forward to seeing some pretty flora next week in the good old state of Alabama. Anyhow, have a great weekend, and I love you guys. Peace.